All right, our batter is all done, and we're just going to scoop 2 tablespoon scoops, about 2 inches apart, onto a parchment-lined cookie sheet. Now, if you want them to be bakery perfect, then pick them back up. The dough is going to be sticky, but you can roll them in your hands. So we'll do some like this, and we'll do some regular, just to show you the difference. Here's a little trick I use when working with sticky stuff. First, I put gloves on, just because I'm weird that way. Then dip your hands in some water, and then roll them quickly. It won't stick nearly as much. You can do this just with bare hands also. But I'm just going to make cleanup a little easier. Ready for the oven. Into the oven, 350 for about 10 to 13 minutes. Look at these beauties. Let them sit on the pan for about 3 to 5 minutes. And if you're not frosting them, I suggest you sprinkle them with a little flaky sea salt. It'll just add just the right amount of sweet, salty taste. Transfer them to a cooling rack to let them cool completely before you frost them. Because I can't resist a warm cookie, a fresh cookie. Get it? Let's give it a try. Ooh, it's soft. These are not gooey, chewy cookies, but they're a little cakey, kind of like eating a piece of carrot cake, but in cookie form. They're tender, have a great spice. I think you're gonna love them. All right, while our cookie's cool, we're gonna make our cream cheese glaze. I've got 4 ounces of cream cheese in here and 4 tablespoons of butter. That's half of a stick or a 1/4 cup. We're gonna just blend that. We're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla and about 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar, pinch of salt, and then we'll add, so start on low so you don't poof it everywhere. Add a little milk. All right, at this stage, it is basically a nice, soft cream cheese frosting, which works if you want to just slather a little on top. But I'm going to make it into more of a glaze. So I'm going to add a little bit more milk. All right, it's looser, but I still want it a little thinner. So instead of adding more milk, I'm actually going to microwave it for about 15 seconds, not long, and then give it a good stir. So I microwaved it for about 15 seconds. You can see it's a little softer. We're going to give it a good stir, and now I've got more of a like drizzleable frosting. We'll give a cookie a try and see what it does. I'm just going to actually turn it over. Nice little frosting top. The cookies aren't overly sweet, so I think the frosting adds a beautiful balance for the glaze. You can sprinkle them with some crushed walnuts and call it good. All right, I actually warmed it for another 10 seconds, and this is perfect. So this is what I wanted. I wanted to be able to just spoon a pretty little dollop on top. Kind of gently encourage it to spread a little bit. That's it. Shall we give it a taste? Carrot Cake Oat Cookies. These are so good. Not crazy overly sweet. The frosting balances them. They are delicious, spiced just right. They're like eating a piece of carrot cake, but without the guilt. Oh, my stars. They are yummy.